I'm Nora O'Donnell. Please join us when our trumpet sounds again next Sunday morning.
Brennan, and this week on Face the Nation, 1 year ago today, a shooter in Butler, Pennsylvania killed one man and nearly assassinated Donald Trump. We'll have a look at the new findings on what went wrong in an exclusive interview with the Senate chairman behind it. There are still questions about what motivated the shooter at that Trump rally in Butler, and also the miscommunication and poor planning on the part of the Secret Service and other law enforcement agencies.
There were mistakes made, and that shouldn't have happened. But I was satisfied in terms of the bigger plot, the larger plot. I was satisfied.
The chairman of the Homeland Security Committee, Senator Rand Paul, joins us with the conclusions from his new report. In Texas, the grueling task of cleanup and recovery continues 10 days after massive flooding killed at least 129 people, with dozens more still missing. Was it a preventable tragedy? We'll talk with Washington's Maria Cantwell. With Russian attacks on Ukraine intensifying and the president's increasing annoyance with Vladimir Putin, we'll get an update from the two senators pushing for punishing sanctions on Russia: South Carolina Republican Lindsey Graham and Connecticut Democrat Richard Blumenthal. Finally, House Financial Services Committee Chairman French Hill will be here to talk about his plans to make the complicated world of cryptocurrency go mainstream. It's all just ahead on Face the Nation. And welcome to Face the Nation. We have a lot to get to this morning, so let's begin with Senator Lindsey Graham in Clemson, South Carolina, and Senator Richard Blumenthal in Bridgeport, Connecticut. They both just returned from Europe, where they met with Ukrainian President Zelensky. Good morning to you both, Senators.
Good morning.
Senator Graham, I want to start with you. Russia's escalating. They're not ending this war in Ukraine. NATO's Secretary General is going to be here in Washington this week and will be meeting with President Trump, who is, according to our reporting, considering fresh funding for Ukraine. That would be the first time since he's taken office. What do you know about what is coming?
Well, I don't want to get ahead of the president, but I'm having dinner along with Senator Blumenthal and other senators with Secretary General Mark Rutte tomorrow night. A turning point regarding Russia invasion of Ukraine is coming. For months, President Trump has tried to entice Putin to the peace table. He's put tariffs against countries that allow fentanyl to come in our country, other bad behavior. He's left the door open regarding Russia. That door is about to close. Dick and I have got 85 co-sponsors of the United States Senate for congressional sanctions with a sledgehammer available to President Trump to go after Putin's economy,